friends, Mike here at the grow table. This is going to be a grow table series. We're going to start with our 1 gallon food grade pots. This is where we're going to grow salad greens, spinach, cut and come again lettuce. We can come out here, heck, every day if we want and cut some lettuce for a salad. It's April the 10th, so spring is here. Temperatures in the 80s and 60s at night. It's beautiful. It's going to be getting hot too. So what I've got as well here, as the weeks go by, I've got this 40% shade cover. It's going to canvas over this. It'll canvas over here, and that'll keep that hot afternoon sun at bay. All right, the soil: peat, black cow manure. Been using this for years. Perlite. Now I do put some garden and lime to stop any kind of rot or blight. Bone meal, good source of phosphorus. We want our roots to be healthy. I'll put a good 2-3 cups in there. Get that plant off started right. Bone meal. Now nitrogen, blood meal. I did put a little bit of organic potting mix in there. That has some perlite as well. It kind of just lets the soil drain. So a good amount of blood meal. Good amount of blood meal. All right. I'm gonna get my shovel and I'm gonna mix this up. Alright, let's get to mixing. If you're wondering why the handle of my shovel is bright orange, because I lose my tools around the yard. Now I can see them. Just get this good and mixed. Incorporate all that together. You know, here in Central Texas, I'll tell you what, we got fire ants. But we've got them pretty much under control. We don't use poison. We're not going to poison our food. What we do is we'll find a mound. If we find it in the garden, I'll take half a gallon of water, a couple of capfuls of orange oil. And that's just a natural way to just go ahead and destroy the mound, kill the queen. Basically, the acidity burns them. But we can't grow potatoes in the ground. 2-3 weeks later, there's fire ants all over. All right, now that that's mixed, I'm gonna go ahead and show you how we get everything planted in the pots. Gonna take my 1 gallon buckets, fill them up, and then we're gonna go ahead and soak them in. That peat moss needs to absorb all that water. So just to go over the pots here, you can get these at your local hardware store, but they got to be food grade. So you want to make sure that this food grade, and there's a code down here at the bottom as well too. And I'll kind of go over that, but then we drill a bunch of holes in the bottom of them. We want good drainage. And of course the table is going to allow that drainage as well too. But yeah, get some food grade. I prefer white, so it doesn't absorb as much as the Texas heat. They have them in other colors, black. But I prefer the white ones because they kind of deflect a lot of that heat. It's gonna get hot here. It'll be in the hundreds. And the shade cover will help as well too. So I'm gonna finish filling these up and soaking them in, and we'll start planting. Watered in good. That peat moss is going to absorb all that water. We've got some of these smaller little pots over here. Oops. They're fragile, so these will probably only last a year. But I'll put some herbs and stuff in there as well too. Get all these soaked in really good, and then we'll wait about 15 minutes. Let it go down deep into the soil. We're gonna top dress it, and then we're gonna plant our seeds. Exciting. All right. We've got all kinds of interesting things that we're going to plant here. I want to show you this. Michelle's going to do a little video on how we keep our seeds, if you can see that. That's just a little filing container you can get at the store. We've got all the file folders and we've got them labeled. Beans, peas, melons, squash, pumpkin, all different categories. Just kind of helps us keep everything organized. We are also too going to go ahead and order an emergency seed kit. It'll come with like over 100 packages of seeds. We're gonna stock up and back up just in case. With everything going on right now, we want to make sure that we have enough seeds. So let's go over this. We've got all different kinds of cut and come again lettuce, chef's blend, which I like. It's got oak leaf lettuce, a mixture, and they'll just grow all up in this pot. We can come out here. We're doing a couple different varieties of spinach. We're going to do this New Zealand spinach. I prefer getting most of my seeds from Botanical Interest. I'm going to go ahead and try this giant red celery. Give that a shot. See how that goes. Oh, and baby bok choice. I want to see if they grow in these pots. Love cooking baby bok choice. So we're going to start prepping this and plant. I'm going to go ahead and throw a little bit of blood meal, just a little more, just for that nitrogen, get that foliage going. And then I'm going to add a little more soil right over. Saving up room so we can put about an inch, half an inch over the seeds. And we'll water them in. There we go. Let's start planting. All right. All our pretty little seeds. We'll try some new things this year. I'm going to do some red celery. See how that goes. Everything's watered in. I don't label anything because I'll know what it is when it comes up. But everything's watered in. We're going to come back here in a few weeks and we'll show you the progress. And we'll see you soon. Hey guys, we are at the lettuce grow table. I think we planted April 10th, the seeds. It is May the 3rd, so about 4 weeks. They're doing good. Bring the camera over here so you can see. We've got all kinds of spinach, just mixed lettuce. A lot of spinach, some baby bok choy you can see there. I really like that. Those are cool. I like to harvest them when they're small too. We'll harvest in succession. Lots of nice little lettuce, and they're just off to a start. So we'll come back here in about 4 weeks, kind of check it out. Now it is starting to get hot here in Central Texas. Gonna be 99 here in a couple days, no kidding. Hopefully we get rain with that. So the warmer weather does bring in the front and the moisture from the Gulf of Mexico, so we need rain. We've had rain, but not enough. But I'm going to be putting this 40% shade cover over here, and I'll show you how we do this. Just simple, real simple. Just have little screws right here that I can hook the netting to, not a problem. And that really does cool it down a little bit, especially when it's in the upper 90s. There we go. 40% shade cover, pretty much keeps them nice and shaded in the afternoon, especially. It feels like 90 already. So we'll come back in a few weeks and we'll show you how things are going. Hopefully we can harvest maybe some salad. So we'll see you guys in a little bit. Hey friends, back at the grow table. It is May 24th. We started this April 10th, back when the weather was nice and cool and everything was just going great. But we've had some challenges, and I'm gonna be honest with you. We had to replant, reseed a lot of these, and I'll bring you in a little bit closer too. We were invaded by the milkweed beetle, and we're still seeing traces of them kind of lingering. They're really small. I'll put a picture here on the screen somewhere down here if I could figure out how to do that. The milkweed beetle. Man, I tell you what, it's been years since we've had any of those here. But we're out of the really hot temps now, mid 80s where we should be. We got rain, and as you've seen in other videos, but I'll go ahead and bring you in a little bit closer and show you kind of what we had to do. So we've really done well with the spinach. We did not have a problem with the spinach over here, the spinach over here, and that's a good sign. And then there's some more spinach as well too. The baby bok choy, boom, done. Some of this cut and come again lettuce we've had to replant over here. This is a replant, this is a replant, and then we've added some seeds down to the bottom of this Michelin mix. So replanted here, you could see some seedlings coming up, more seedlings coming over here. I'm gonna go ahead and refresh the dirt in these pots, just kind of get it alive, put some bone meal, blood meal, and then we'll kind of restart again. Hopefully we can get this going. You know what? I'll tell you what, we have more luck on these grow tables planting September, October, and harvesting November, December. I know that's crazy for y'all that live up north, but the fall and the winter, guys, it doesn't really get cold here until January. So the fall, when it's nice and cool, you know, the day temperatures are 78, mid 70s, maybe at night, upper 50s. The grow tables and the lettuce really thrive. So let me show you around a little bit more. The goji berries, wow, they're doing really good. And I still have some in water in the house, just in case. But look, they're growing really good. I know they've got good roots. As you can see, some of them are growing a little bit more foliage than others. I don't know, it's my first year to do it, so it's an experiment for me. I know 4D Ranch is working on it as well. I'll put their link too. They're doing a good job. Their garden is doing really well. But you know, he was talking about extreme weather here in Texas. I want to talk about that because I've been growing here for 30 years. Weather is extreme. Now, I'm not going to talk about climate change or anything like that, but stuff is just weird. Like 2 years ago, we had the blizzard. All of Texas was shut down. The power grid, they're still talking about it now. We had 12 inches of snow for 7 days, and on top of that, we had an inch or two of ice. Luckily, we had power. We did struggle with water a little bit, but we have backup water. The water did slowly start to come back on. But guys, I'm 52 years old, and I've never seen anything that extreme in a winter. And then look what happened this year in May. Just 99, 100 degrees in the beginning of May for 20 days. It's been a struggle. So everything is kind of on the extreme. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the cycle of weather, and we just haven't been measuring it for long, but something is going on. I think, you know, I'm going to talk about it if stuff comes up. we'll talk about it. Maybe it's just the cycle of weather. So we'll come back. It's been a rough one, but we'll see this grow table do a good job. Until then, hey, we'll see you soon. Well, it is June the 12th. We're gonna kind of end this series. We started this grow table with lettuce April 10th. Man, we've had a lot of challenges. And I'll bring you in close here and show you. We've been harvesting really good. I had to start a couple of these pots over again because of the extreme heat. We were invaded by the milkweed beetle, which is annoying. Oh, we made it through it. But yeah, we've been harvesting a lot of, everything looks kind of weak right now. It's about gonna be 107 degrees today. We're experiencing this heat wave. And I've talked about it, but we'll make it through. The row cover, the shade cover will go back over. We have to water in the morning, and then we have to water in the evening as well too. But yeah, we've been harvesting cut and come again lettuce, spinach. Everything's doing great. So here, I'll bring you in and we'll take a look. Now, these small ones right here, we reseeded about a few weeks ago. We've been harvesting on the other ones. This one's pretty much done with harvesting. I'll go ahead and plant some more. We plant all year. Spinach has been really nice. Very, very tasty. Every night you can come out here and make a salad. I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was fun to do that over time. Series video. We still have the Armenian cucumbers. They're doing well, and we have the chow mein Korean melons. So hopefully they're going to be doing good this year. But thanks for watching. Hey, like, subscribe, and there'll be plenty more of these series videos coming up. We'll see you guys soon.